God chose you and our people. Read it again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Different, set apart unto himself. Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above. What does that mean, Dwight? What does above mean, Dwight? It says I chose you above every other nation. He didn't say equal. He didn't say under. He said above. He said above every other nation. Let me get that word. On the top. So what happened, Dwight? What happened? Why is our people in this captivity? Why are we being treated like we are the trash of the world? Why do they hate us so much? I'm going to show you that. They hate us because we are God's chosen people. And I'm about to show you what happened. Why, Dwight? Why are we being treated so bad? You see it, right?
Yes.
You see it. Look what's going on. Go ahead.
I'll tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
One day. Just give me one day. No violence in the city. One day, no.
Oh, you say just give it one day, no violence in the city. How is that going to happen, Dwight?
Bring it out.
How is that going to happen, Dwight?
Bring it out.
People going to church and taking care of their responsibility.
Well, you see people saying going to church, but they be going to church for centuries, bro. My family went to church all their life. They're at the bottom. They can't even come to this country because they call us illegals. They call us wetbacks. But they've been going to church. Why? You know why? Because they've been following that white man and their doctrine. Once you go to church, they're not teaching us what we must do. We believe that white people is above us. We believe that they're God's chosen people. We believe that they are the angels. So that's why when you see white people around the worst neighborhoods, they won't get robbed. They won't get shot. We gotta watch out for our own people, Dwight. It's not with the other nations. And yet our people be going to the churches all their life. I'm pretty sure your grandma, his grandma, they've been to church all their life. And yet we are being treated like we are the trash of the world. This is what happened, Dwight. Go ahead. Because we just read that we were God's chosen people. So we are God's chosen people. What happened? What happened that we are not under everybody? God said that we were above. What happened, Dwight? Let's read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right, so because see, God said, all right, I chose you as my people. Let me get one. Let me get which one?
Yes, sir.
Let me get one and one to see who is God talking to. Let's set what's called the context. Let's find out the context. What's going on, Dwight? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So we know that God is right here. He's talking to Israel. No one else. We just read that you are above everyone else. That Israelites are above everyone else.
Right.
Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Verse 1.
Yes, sir.
Because we read that we were the chosen people and we were above everyone else. All right, now let's find out. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God was telling us, all right, this is what's going to happen if you do follow my commandments. All right, I chose you as my people. So if you follow my commandments, what am I going to do for you? Go ahead.
And do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
On what?
On high.
Because we are God's chosen people, above everyone else. Go ahead.
Above all nations of the earth.
So God said, all right, Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, I chose you, my people. I made you different. However, you must follow my laws. If you follow my laws, I will say you're above everyone else because I deal with you. Say, God, it's like God telling you, hey Dwight, yo Dwight, I chose you my people. However, I will set you on top if you follow my laws and commandments, which are not being taught in these churches.
So if we Christians hope for victory over sin, we shouldn't have any relationship with the law, not even the 10 Commandments.
If you follow my law, I will set you above every other nation. I don't care about the other nations. Right. I care about you. Right. 15.
Verse 15.
However, it said if we follow God's laws, He was going to set us above every nation. So what happened? If we are in the lowest, what happened, Dwight? Did we keep His laws? No, let's find out.
Verse 15. But
Read this.
it shall come to pass.
It says, but, big word. 3 letters, big word. It says, all right, Dwight, if you follow my laws, I'm going to say you're above. But
it shall come to pass.
it's going to happen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't follow my laws, go ahead.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It says, if you don't follow my laws and commandments, what?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Is a curse good or bad, Dwight? A curse, is that good or bad? Bad. It says, hey Dwight, you're going to follow my laws and I'll put you above. But if you don't, all these curses will follow you and what?
That all these curses will come upon thee and overtake thee.
Will it come upon thee and overtake thee? Because remember, if we are God's chosen people, that means that we gotta carry ourselves in a different manner.
That's right.
If you are God's chosen people, right, you just can't be acting like everyone else. You gotta be different. The other nations will see you and be like, oh, okay, damn. You know what? They do act different. Let me get that. Deuteronomy, 4 and 6? Yeah. Mind you this is how the other nations will see us if we follow them. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me.
Statutes and judgments. That sets a government. So this is God's government.
Right.
Our people be like, oh, well, I can't follow everything that God says. Well, the white man said, a red light means stop. Yeah, we apply it. A green light says go. We apply it.
Bring it out.
If you throw trash away, you're going to get a fine. We apply it. But yet, our people say, oh, we can apply all those laws. But yet, we apply laws that every other nation put upon us.
Right.
Every day. If we can apply those laws, why can't we apply God's laws?
Bring it out.
On a daily basis. You know why? It's because they taught us all these laws every day since we were born. Now we gotta be reborn and learn these laws.
Right.
This is, hey, Dwight, I'm gonna give you my government, my laws. Apply that. This is your government. And this is gonna put you above everyone else. You gotta conduct yourself in a different manner. Go ahead.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom.
What?
For this is your wisdom.
Your wisdom. What does you said? Just give us one day with no violence. No violence. What does that require? It requires wisdom. He says, follow my laws. My law says, let me get to Exodus 20. Mind you this, you know what I want? Kill. If our people apply this one law, this law that God had, go ahead, read that.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 13.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not kill.
You said, just give me one day with no violence. If they knew this, what?
Thou shalt not kill.
And knew how to apply it, if you then have that wisdom to apply that, then you will have that day without violence. It will be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. And if all our people would apply this, that will be for the rest of eternity, not just 1 day.
Bring it out.
We are trying to get eternal life.
Right.
With what? No killings. Our people not killing each other.
Right.
Respecting one another.
Right.
Because our people don't apply that. But you know why? Because they don't see themselves as God's people.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.